everybody, thanks so much for tuning in. This is Camille F. Schuler, your mindset motivator, and this is Lunchtime Upliftment. Thank you so much for tuning in. As you come on in, say hi. As you come on in, share the broadcast so someone else can be encouraged. I am a motivational speaker. I am a wife, a prayer warrior, and I help you motivate, train, and hey Maria, thanks so much for tuning in. Share the broadcast, guys, so someone else can be encouraged. I motivate, I train, and I mentor you to think differently. This is Think Before You Act Thursday. Think Before You Act Thursday. As the topic says, what is your scope? What is your scope? Because God was dealing with me earlier this morning while we were praying at 5:45 a.m. prayer call. Hey Larry, God bless you. Thanks so much for tuning in. Share the broadcast. And he was saying it's not only the way we think, mindset, but it's also the way we see things. And so God wanted me to give you three keys to understand your perception. 3 keys to understand your perception. I think, Larry, this is your first time on my scope. Hey, viewer, thanks so much for tuning in. Share the broadcast. I want to read to you the definition of perception. The definition of perception is this: the ability to see, hear, or become aware of something through your senses. And then it's another thing as definition, a way of regarding, understanding, and interpreting something. So my question is, where is your perception? What are you thinking about? How are you perceiving your goal, your dreams? How are you perceiving building a financial strong household? I posted this morning, and thank you, Pearline White, for commenting that my family matters because I am now working with a great company to build strong financial households, and you don't need to be in the state of South Carolina where I am. But it's all about perception. If you tell God that you want to be wealthy, but you are not, the tools have been created for you, the resources have been created for you, but you're not taking the risk, then something's wrong. So today, what is your scope? How are you looking? Are you focused? Is it foggy? So that's what I want to talk to you about this afternoon. For those of you who haven't already shared the broadcast, please do so. We're talking about what is your scope. So point number 1 for what is your scope, you've got to make sure that your mind is clear, your heart is clear, and your spirit is focused. I'll say it again. You got to make sure. God bless you, Pastor. Thanks so much for tuning in. Hey, Suzanne. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Share your broadcast. We're talking about what is your scope. So point number 1 is you got to make sure your mind is clear, you got to make sure your heart is clear, and you got to make sure your spirit is focused. That's the only way you'll be able to get to where you're going. Hey Dad, thanks so much for tuning in. Welcome back home. Listen, if you guys aren't following my awesome father, please do so. Bishop Lloyd Faulkner right there. Him and my mom traveled to do ministry in Jamaica, and I'm so glad they're back home safely. So today we're talking about what is your scope? Where is your mindset? What are you guys doing? I've got 5 minutes, so I'm going to say these 3 points and let you go. All right, point number 1 for what is your scope and your perception is, thank you, Larry, your mind needs to be clear, your heart needs to be clear, and your spirit needs to be focused. That's in whatever you're doing, whether it's business, ministry, writing the book, setting up an event, whatever it is, you guys need to make sure that your perception and your understanding of what things are is focused. The most important thing there is your spirit needs to be focused. Everything else is great because once you have your mind clear and your heart clear, then your spirit can be focused. Not only can you be dealt with and God can deal with you, but he also can deal with you to help others. All right. So point number 2 for what is your scope is don't let anyone cloud your judgment. I'll say that again. Don't let anyone cloud your judgment. There are people who want you to fail. There are people who have decided you're not good enough. There are people who decided that, you know what, I'm not even going to waste time with her. I'm not going to waste time with him. He has nothing going on. But know that no one can cloud your judgment, your vision, what God has given you, your dreams, your goals. Whatever God has given you, don't allow individuals, people, places, or things cloud you from what you are doing. Goes back to point number 1, making sure your mind is clear, your heart is clear, and your spirit is focused. That's highly important. Listen, I know some of you are eating your lunch. I really hope you're having a good time with that. But also understand your perception makes a difference. The way you think the way you have decided to put some things to the side. And I have done that too. You just got to realize that God is not wanting you to fail, but who you connect with. My mother used to say, show me your friends, I'll show you who you are. Some of you need to cut some friends out. Some of you need to even cut some family members out because they're not adding any value to what you're doing. Listen, I'm not only talking to myself, I'm talking to you too. Your perception for point number 2, and I've got 2 more minutes, I gotta go, guys. Point number 2, don't allow individuals to cloud your judgment. Don't allow them to cloud what you're trying to do, because there are people who will not support you. Actually, the people who will support you will be the people you don't even know. Uh-oh, I said it. There are people that you thought had your back and was going to pat you on the back and saying you're doing a good job. They don't even see you. See, that's why God told me this week, you got to move in silence. Uh-oh. Some things can't be shared with people. Some things you got to move in silence and let God do it. Sometimes you got to wait until God releases you to release it to other people. Because if you allow individuals to cloud your judgment, you can't go nowhere. I said on yesterday morning, in order for you to go to the next level, you have to commit to changing your mindset. You need to keep negative people out of your circle. I said that. And some of you liked the post, but I was serious about that, because some of you, your circle is what's toxicating. The people in your circle is toxicating you. They have drained your energy. They have drained your time. They have drained your money. And you're trying to figure out why you can't go to the next level. Hello. I'll say it again. They have drained your energy and your time, and you're wondering why you can't go to the next level. Some people you just need to get rid of. Some people you just need to get rid of. Listen, I got 2 minutes. I'm gone. Point number 3. For what is your scope and your perception? Share the broadcast, guys. I see some people coming in. Share the broadcast. Click that share button, because someone else needs to hear this word. Point number 3, and this is the last point for today. What is your scope? When you have clarity of heart, I'll say it again. When you have clarity of heart, clarity of mind, and clarity of spirit, you just got to trust God. I'll say it again. When you have clarity of heart, hey, Kamara, thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks so much for sharing. When you have clarity of heart, clarity of mind, and clarity of spirit, hashtag trust God and move forward. I'll say it again. Hashtag TG, which is trust God and move forward. You see, some of you are waiting on God for an answer, but God already gave you the answer. Thanks, Kimmy. I completely agree. Or Kim, excuse me. Yes, Maria. Yeah, I'm glad you're moving undetected. That's important. Some of you got to be like the phantom and be able to be gone, in and out. Be silent and let God do what he's going to do for you. Listen, I love you guys so much. Share the broadcast. Don't forget, clarity of mind, clarity of heart, clarity of spirit. Hashtag trust God and move forward. Don't allow anyone to cloud your judgment on your visions and your goals. And also make sure you have a clear heart, clear mind, and clear spirit to move forward and stay focused. Understand that staying focused is highly important in this season. Listen, go to CamilleSchuler.com if you want to go ahead and sow a seed into my ministry. Also, don't forget that I will be back here on tomorrow afternoon for lunchtime upliftment. I love you guys so much. Share the broadcast. I'm praying for you. If you need me, send me an inbox. We can pray, we can chat, we can text, whatever you need me to do. I'm here for you guys. I love you so much. God bless you. Have a great day.